Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Little Chapel of Faith. My name is Tina. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. We have platforms on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. If you're on any of those or all of those, please like, subscribe, and share. I am here with our readings from the Diary of St Faustina. We do have a playlist on YouTube for that. So if you want to catch up to where we are now, you can. If not, we are on page 278, number 675. August 7th, 1936. When I received the article about divine mercy with the image on the cover, God's presence filled me with an extraordinary way. When I stepped myself into prayer of thanksgiving, I suddenly saw the Lord Jesus in the great brightness, just as he is painted, and at his feet I saw Father Andras and Father Sopochko. Both were holding pens in their hands, and flashes of light and fire like lightning were coming from the tips of their pens and striking a great crowd of people who were hurrying, I know not where. Whoever was touched by the ray of light immediately turned his back on the crowd and held out his hands to Jesus. Some returned with great joy, others with great pain and compunction. Jesus was looking at both priests with great kindness. After a while, I was left alone with Jesus, and I said, "Jesus, take me now. Your will has already been accomplished." And Jesus answered, "My will has not yet been completely accomplished in you. You will still suffer much, but I am with you. Do not fear." I've been talking much with the Lord about Father Andras and also about Father Sopochka. I know that whatever I ask of the Lord, he will not refuse me, and he will give them for which I ask. I sensed and I know how greatly Jesus loved them. I am not writing about this in detail, but I know this, and it makes me very happy. April 15th, 1936. During a mass celebrated by Father Andras, a moment before the elevation, God's presence pervaded my soul, which was drawn to the altar. Then I saw the Mother of God with the infant Jesus. The infant Jesus was holding on to the hand of Our Lady. A moment later, the infant Jesus ran with joy to the center of the altar, and the Mother of God said to me, "See, what assurance I entrust Jesus into his hands. In the same way, you are to entrust your soul and be a child to him, like a child to him." After these words, my soul was filled with unusual trust. The Mother of God had clothed in a white dress, strangely white, transparent. On her shoulders she had a transparent blue. That is, a blue-like mantle with uncovered head, flowing hair. She was exquisite and inconceivably beautiful. She was looking at Father with great tenderness, but after a moment, he broke up this beautiful child, and living blood flowed forth. Father bent forward and received the true and living Jesus into himself. Had he eaten him? I do not know how this took place. Jesus, Jesus, I cannot keep up with you. For in an instant you become incomprehensible to me. The essence of the virtues is the will of God. He who does the will of God faithfully practices all virtues. In all the events and circumstances of my life, I adore, bless the holy will of God. The holy will of God is the object of my love. In the most secret depths of my soul, I live according to his will. I act exteriorly according to what I recognize inwardly as the will of God. Sweeter to me are the torments of sufferings, persecution, and all the manner of adversities, by divine will, than popularity, praise, and esteem by my own will. Good night, my Jesus. The bell is calling me to sleep. My Jesus, you see that I am dying from the desire to save my soul. Good night, my beloved. I rejoice at being one day closer to eternity, and if you let me wake up tomorrow, Jesus, I shall begin a new hymn to your praise. July 13th. During meditation today, I came to understand that I should never speak about my own interior experiences, but that I should conceal nothing from my spiritual director, and I will especially ask God to enlighten my spiritual director. I attach greater importance to these words of my confessor than to all the lights that take together that I receive interiorly. Amid the greatest torments, I fix the gaze of my soul upon Jesus crucified. I do not expect help from people, but place my trust in God. In his infallible mercy, he's all my hope. I think I'm going to leave it there for today. Sometimes when I stop, it's because there's little things in the middle And sometimes it comes a little confusing. Some of it's my eyes, but sometimes it just becomes confusing, and I have to stop and, where she places certain things or where the book places them. So, anyway, that is all for today. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Be well, be safe, be kind. God bless you all.